Hello, Les here. Just kind of created this channel to document my journey through maintenance here at the Wisconsin State Patrol Academy. It'll be very uh, chill, very unprofessional at times here, but it's just kind of shooting the bull with you if you're watching. If not, that's fine as well. But today, kind of what spawned this is my boss would like me to kind of start documenting some of the things that I do here, just in case something were to ever happen. Hopefully that's not going to be the case. But they just ran into some issues in the past where previous employees, when they had left, they didn't have someone on board already to kind of get some training from them, which would have been me. The previous employee, he retired and has been kind enough to let me reach out to him if I had any questions, but there has been a lot of just kind of exploring and digging into stuff and figuring it out on my own. But anyway, back to what was going on here is our chiller is not chilling. I've been having to babysit it and continually reset the high pressure switches on it just to kind of nurse it along, hoping that we would get some cooler weather here. I can't believe that I actually am saying that, but so then we can shut that chiller down, and we believe the fix for all this will be to clean out the heat exchangers, which is a bit of a process. Not terrible, but I haven't done it yet, but I have read through the instructions and know my way enough around the machines, the chiller units, to hopefully make that happen. So I'm going to flip the camera around here and show you what my computer screen looks like, and then we'll go in and take a look at the chillers and go from there. So we're going to flip this around. Alright, so there's what we're working with, if you can kind of see that. So everything's running except for the compressors keep shutting down with high pressure switches, error or fault code or whatever, and I just kind of keep resetting them to keep them going enough to hopefully keep it cool enough. So kind of what I've been watching here is the conditioned water temperature actually now is down. It's kind of the coolest it's been all day, and then the supply temp down here 69.5, and that's what's going in and out of the tower. And then on the closed loop side over here, we got the return temp of 76.2, supply temp of 76.9, so there isn't much of a change there, and that is kind of high, so our chillers really aren't doing anything. But like I said, I just kind of been babysitting them, and then like if we go here back to the home, and let's just check out what the admin area is doing. The discharge air temp is 75.8, which is keeping them all nice and toasty over there, but I'm sure that's not what they're looking for. The outside air temp is 75.3, so it's actually warmer inside there than it is outside, and it is set at 65. So anyway, those are some things that I've been following to kind of let me know where things are at. But let me flip this back around here. So next up here, I'm going to take you into our boiler room, and we will take a look at those multi-stack chillers we got there. Alright, I'm back with you here. It's a little noisy in here because we have the air compressor running and we have the waste pumps running there. So we are battling that noise, but flip this around. Here you're looking at our multi-stack chiller units. We'll look up here at the main controller, and you can see right now it shows that we have 8 volts. So we'll click on here to show us what they are. So it's showing us that circuit A, which is the front 3, all 3 of them have faulted out. So then we will check those out. We'll reset those. I'll show you here in just a second where those are at. We're going to go in here, and they have them labeled so that the front here, this yellow ribbon they tied on there to make it easy to find. You follow those up, and up there is, on the back side here, is reset switch. Push that button between the wires. Same thing on chiller 2. Chiller 3 is right down here. Then we go back up here and we'll hit the down arrow, see what the next faults are. That's telling us that circuits B, which is on the back side of those, is 1, 2, and 3. So all of them have tripped. So way back there, same deal. Hitting that button. Same thing back there. And this one's a little harder to get at, but it's down there. Alright, so I reset them all. We're going to go back up here. Hit that down arrow. Give some more, but we've already reset all those. Go down again. And this comes, we can hit enter, and that should clear them out of there. The lights should go off here in just a second. Shows now we have 0 volts. And inside these panels here, this light will light up if they faulted. So now we'll just wait for them to kick on, and they'll run a little bit. There, just heard the air compressor kick on over there. Kind of see what's happening inside of there. All 3 of these all tie up into this box, main box up here. And what we think is causing that is, there, we just heard that kick on. So anyway, back to what we think is causing it is, so we cleaned the chiller tower out a couple weeks ago, and then we pulled out of this tube down here, and then around the corner here into that tube there. The bottom there is these screen filters that go all the way through. They run all the way back along through there. They got to get cleaned out. So we cleaned them out that day too. So they should still be good, but we're still having that issue. So we think what's happening is, if you look down here, right here where it's going into that condenser. Sorry about that, the compressors are kicking on now, but where it's going into the condenser and then it comes out down on the lower side, is we got to clean those out, which is this piece right here. We do have the pump and the equipment to do that. We're just waiting for it to cool down enough where we won't need the chiller running at all, so we have time to do that. But also, in the meantime, to try and see if we can alleviate the problem, is I did pull this. Well, let me back up here. So these two pumps here are for operating that condensed water side of the system. So I pulled this plate and that plate, and there's a screen inside of here that runs through here. I did have to shut these valves off and shut the pumps down. So the power for the pumps is on that back wall. And then I shut the water valves off for those. Did one at a time, but I pulled them screens out and cleaned it. And then we also, or I will be, cleaning these basket screens out as well when the season's over, or I'll do it when we shut this down to clean out them heat exchangers. So I'm hoping that by cleaning out the heat exchangers that that'll cure that problem and those won't kick on. I'm gonna get everything all cleaned out, fresh start here, ready to, at the end of the season, get everything done and ready to go. So hopefully in the spring, get that tower up and running, and we'll be good to go. Thank you for taking your time and watching this video. Like I said, it's the first one. We'll see how it goes, but I'm trying to kind of leave not necessarily a legacy, but at least some helpful information for the future. So that's it.